What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Resurrection Wellness, Holistic Health Development. It's your boy, Curtis. But I want to talk to y'all about something that's really been on my heart lately. And it's just it's about health, of course, right? That's what this channel's about, right? Holistic health development. Um, but it's just the way people address their health because I've been so I'm a coach, right? And I consult people. I consult a lot of busy professionals in the corporate world. I also consult and coach people in commercial gyms. I have my own business, Resurrection Wellness, right? I coach people privately. I coach people through jobs for extra income, corporate, commercial, busy professionals, brand new people, um, people who just want to, all kinds of people, seniors, children, average Joes. Um, excuse me, I don't know why. I've only really had coffee, so. Um, but yeah, anyways, I have been asked numerous times over the past month my my insight or opinion on GLP-1. Uh Now, like Ozempic, right? Um and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to hear that they're using it or they're considering using it or just even asking my opinion on it. Nothing wrong with, asking questions. Asking questions is a great tool of life. Ask the right questions and you can empower your mind, empower yourself, right? And get some wisdom. Um, so just being asked about GLP-1 breaks my heart because medicine. So this is tearing the concept of medicine. Unfortunately, and I know people. I have people in my family. People believe that medicine can fix anything, right? Technically, yes, but then it's like, okay, if medicine can fix everything, what is medicine? Right? Now, the first part of medicine can fix everything. People usually convey that concept in their mind as prescriptive pills, right? Like, oh, I take medicine, I take a pill, and boom, yay, I'm healed. Now, why am I air quoting? I'm air quoting because you're not healed. Your symptoms are suppressed. Therefore, um you're not hearing you're hearing my phone. You're not um seeing, maybe hearing, but you're not seeing or feeling the effects of the illness, right? The symptoms. But you're not healed, right? That is a big problem of mostly Western medicine, as far as I know, Western medicine. But um just the new age medicine these days, right? The newest, the latest century, science is always developing. Wow, and yeah, I can, you have these problems, oh, take this pill, or use this injection, that GLP-1. Now, on the topic of GLP-1, like Ozempic, um, That is not going to fix you. What's the purpose of this medicine? The purpose of this medicine is to reduce your body's mass, right? Typically, it is typically the customer of GLP-1 medication are medically obese, right? Very, very, very obese. Um, Now this medicine is on the rise, right? It's very popular. We see all kinds of commercials for it. Ozempic, Wegovy, etc. Um, but are they really working? Because I've seen some memes of them making fun of the concept of the medicine, right? There's Family Guy, there's there's this guy on Snapchat, I forget his name, but he makes funny videos, and there was one about Ozempic. Um, so people are memeing Ozempic and GLP-1 medication, or maybe they're memeing the people who use it. I don't know. But why is this a problem? GLP-1 is not going to help you reduce your mass. And if it does, it's going to cause more problems along the way, right? The problem is, oh, I'm large and I need to reduce my weight. So let me use Ozempic. Ozempic is used to reduce your body mass. Yes, but it's not reducing the mass that you want to reduce. GLP-1 is highly associated with the concept of muscle atrophy, which is the muscles get smaller. So you're losing weight, yes, but that's because you're losing your muscle tissue. Your muscle protects your bones, right? Your muscle makes you more functional. I can pick this up because my muscle has the strength capacity to do so. I can push something away from me because my chest muscles have the capacity to do so and more. I mean? I can squat, I can stand up, squat, blah, 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 right? It's about mobility. It's about protecting the bones. It's increased. It's associated, or it's, what's the word? It's, aligned as a positive correlation with longevity. Okay. Um, so GLP-1 medicine reduces your muscle tissue, and that's how you lose weight. Now, if this is such a new medicine, yay, science. Where are they even getting this medicine? I'll have you know that GLP-1 medication, the first one, the latter ones, they've made it artificially or like in a lab kind of deal. But the OG Ozempic, uh, their medicine is sourced from the poison of a lizard. Okay, so you're injecting poison into your body. Please, 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 for the love of God, stop using GLP-1 medicine. Okay? We need to look at your life. Why did you come to this day anyways? Why are we resorting to the GLP-1? Oh, I'm reusing it because I'm obese. I'm large. Okay. Why are you large? I mean, that's a multifaceted thing, right? And each individual has their own personal story. But what kind of foods are you eating, man or woman? you know, um, I've mentioned this earlier. Pretty sure in the beginning of my YouTube channel. Ivy League Harvard Medical has done a study saying that by the year 2030, 5 years from now, half the population of America will be medically obese. So you flip a coin if it's heads. Boom, you are medically obese. That's not good. But who is it good for? The people trying to make some money out of you. But also burping, the problem with medicine these days is that they're not healing you. They're just suppressing your symptoms. It's like, oh, Mr. John, nice to see you today. Hi, doctor. I'm really large, man, and I'm not getting all the ladies. Or so I don't know. Um, I need to get in shape, man. Can you help me out? Or it's manifesting other ways, right? Blood sugar problems, possibly cardiovascular problems, possibly their heart, right? Their blood work, like their blood pressure, it just can't shoot through the tubes because it's so condensed, or it's got blockages in there or something of the sort, right? Again, cardiovascular eventually problems. So I need help, doctor. Oh, wow. Why don't I give you some pills, man? All right. These will definitely help your problems you're experiencing. And then it's like, oh, but see you next month, to get because you got to get a refill, I'll see you next month. Right. They're not healing you. They're just giving you pills to suppress the symptoms. That's the problem with pharmacy these days. And pharmacy comes from the Greek word pharmakia. Okay. Pharmakia is a type of witchcraft, right? We're using potions, chemicals, and we're concocting a spell or a pill or, some medicine to change something, right? It's a form of witchcraft, pharmakia. God hates witchcraft. God hates sorcery, you know? So, God, why am I so unhealthy? Or why am I so ill? You know? God doesn't want you to be ill. God has made the world to nourish you, right? I mean, Genesis, just the beginning of the creation of the world, He created the world the way it should be. He said, I made all these plants and these seeds. I made all these fruits bearing seed, or these plants have seed bearing fruit. I forget, but I'm gonna leave verses down below. The creation of the world. I created all these plants, trees, fruits, and they bear seed, all these herbs to nourish your body, right? Um, I mean, that's also talked about in Ezekiel. There's herbs that will heal your body and nourish you. Verses. Um, you know, so food should be medicine, right? Food should nourish our body, not make us ill, not make us obese, not make us have blood problems. What? Dude, you need to eat naturally. God gave Adam fruit and vegetables and plants, right? And the animals, not pills, right? Not pills. Come on. We need to use earth to heal each other, right? Food is medicine, not Ozempic, not pills. Um, for real, for real. Now, some people would say, no, but Curtis, man, you don't understand. This, this, uh, this obesity, this diabetes, whatever, high cholesterol, this is genetic. My family is all, it's in our DNA. You think God said, "Let me make man," and then Adam was freaking 300 pounds? The answer is no. No, of course not. Adam was the first commandment basically to Adam was to till the land, to protect the land. He gave him authority over all the land, all over all the animals, the land, the animals, every creeping thing, right? All the bugs, whatever, birds, animals, everything. And he said, tend to it, tend to the garden, take care of it, right? After he started taking care of the garden, he goes, it's kind of difficult for him to do it by himself. Why don't I make him a helper? Boom. Eve, woman. Not, oh, let me make a obese guy. Like you earned the obesity, not nature. I'm a huge advocate personally of nurture. We are the results of actions, right? Cause and effect kind of deal. Life is 99% nurture in terms of health, right? If I eat if I eat McDonald's every day, I'm going to be ill because of the quality of the food that I'm ingesting, right? I mean, for real. And even in a generational standpoint, right? Oh, it's in my DNA. No, it's not. It's just mommy and daddy have been feeding you this bad food because that's what they eat. Maybe it gets further, right? Maybe that's what they ate from their parents. And so then they tell their child, or not tell, they give their child, you know what I mean? That bad food. So it's a habit, it's habitual, it's nurture. Something happens to us, we adopt and we learn, and then we continue with what we learned. It's nurtured. I mean, sin was nurtured, right? You get hurt, you get sin, someone sins upon you, you feel hurt, and then you pass that sin, that generational sin. Um, Romans. I mean, I know it's in the Bible, right? I'm gonna leave verses. I'm gonna leave verses. Sin is generational. It can be generational. It's all nurtured. We're nurtured to sin, not just like boom. Um, I don't know. That's a debatable topic, but I would like to believe that a baby's not born wanting to sin, or they just make the mistake because they don't have the wisdom. But you know what I mean? Like they've been sinned upon. They're nurtured in a bad way, and then they learn the bad habit. You know what I mean? Um. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure, right? I'm not God, but I'm just a huge advocate of nurture. But anyways, back to the topic of food is medicine, right? You're nurtured to be obese. You choose to be obese. Come on, you got to empower your mind and get educated on the quality of food, the quality of your health, the quality of your actions, the quality of your lifestyle, right? Because all of your actions nurtures your health to today the way it is now, right? My biceps did not get big until I nurtured it to get bigger, right? And I gave it the right nutrition. I nurtured, I nourished, there we go. I nourished my muscle tissue with the right amino acids, right? The right protein to be able to build more muscle cells where my bicep tissue was after I stretched and squeezed my bicep, right? Witchcraft is a no-go. God hates witchcraft, okay? Don't take GLP-1 medication. It is poison. It is sourced from the Giga monster, the Gila monster, the Gila monster. It's sourced from the poison of a Gila monster. Um, Pretty sure the name is Gila monster. Yeah. Uh, Western medicine is not trying to heal you, right? God will heal you. Man, eat biblically. Eat meat. Eat eat goat, eat fruits, eat some nuts, eat some seeds, right? Don't eat freaking don't eat a Whopper. Don't eat a double quarter pounder. Come on, man. Where are they getting their meat? Where are they getting their quality of food? Hmm? That's that's a conspiracy, right? But for real, y'all gotta eat some right food, right? If you want to learn more about eating right, please email me. We can get to the bottom of everything, and we can get you looking right, looking good. Then all the ladies will flock to you. No, then you'll find your wife. That's what it is, man. Then you'll find your freaking wife. Excuse me for saying freaking. I'm just very passionate about it. Um, yeah, y'all. Pharmacy's not good. That's witchcraft. You gotta fix this before you can fix this, your body. I'm not pointing at my heart or anything. I was just like meant my chest like my body, you know. Yeah. So y'all stick around, all right? Uh like, share, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification, y'all. Y'all get notified when I post, okay? Turn on the bell, that way you never miss a post. Man, share, like, subscribe, and if you want to share your testimony, please email me. Let's get talk burping. Excuse me. Let's get talking, all right? Peace, y'all. Hope you have a great start to your new week.